In this video, we're going to be looking at problem solving with area and circumference of circles. Okay, so by now you should know how to find the area and circumference of a circle, and the formulas are given in yellow here, and all you have to do is sub into that formula using whatever the question gave you to use as pi. So in this question, we need to take pi as 3.14, and we need to find the area and perimeter of the half circle. So now when you see perimeter, remember, perimeter is all the distance around the outside of a shape, so that will be the same circumference in this question. So now let's start off with area. So we know that area is pi times radius squared. Now in this question we can see it's half a circle. So then we're going to have pi times radius squared divided by 2 because it's half a circle. So we need to use pi as 3.14. Now you can see we've been given the diameter of 13, so then let's half that to find our radius. So 6.5 centimeters is our radius. So we're going to have 3.14 times 6.5 squared, all divided by 2. And then putting that into the calculator gets us 66.3 centimeters squared. Okay, so that's the area. Now, for perimeter, I'm going to use the circumference formula. So 2 times pi times radius. Now you can see it's half a circle, so I'm going to be dividing this by 2. So we have 2 times 3.14 times 6.5, all divided by 2. And that is equal to 20.41. Now, seeing as it's perimeter, and we just found out what this curved part is here, and that curved part is 20.41 centimeters, we also need to add in the straight part here, which is 13 centimeters. So I'm going to add on 13 centimeters because that's the straight distance that we need to take into account, because perimeter, remember, is the distance around all of the shape. So adding these together, and we're going to get 33.41. We want it to one decimal place, so we have 33.4 centimeters. Okay. In this question, again, we need to find the area and perimeter, taking pi as 3.14, but this time we have a quarter of a circle. So our formula is pi times radius squared, but now it's a quarter of a circle, so I'm going to divide this by 4. I have my radius at 3.5 and pi is 3.14, so we'll have 3.14 times 3.5 squared, all divided by 4 now, and this will be 9.6 centimeters squared. Now for the perimeter, I'm going to use the circumference formula, so that is 2 times pi times radius. Again, it's a quarter of a circle, so let's divide this by 4. So we'll have 2 times 3.14 times 3.5, all divided by 4. And that will be equal to 5.495. Now, remember here as well, perimeter that we just found, the circumference that we just found is the curved part, which is here. We also need the straight part, which is here and here. So we'll also have a 3.5 here. So remember to add those on. So plus 3.5 plus another 3.5. And this will equal 12.495. We want it to one decimal place, so this is 12.5 centimeters. Okay, and that's the perimeter. Okay, so one more like this. So here again, area and perimeter, but this time it's 3/4 of a circle. So for the area, we have pi times radius squared, and then this is going to be multiplied now by 3/4. So for the area, we're going to have 3/4 multiplied by 3.14 times 4 squared, and that is going to be equal to 37.68 and to one decimal place, it'll be 37.7 centimeters squared. And there's our area. Now for the circumference, our perimeter. So I'll use the circumference formula. So 2 times pi times radius. But again, we're multiplying by 3/4 because it's 3/4. So I'll have 3/4 times 2 times 3.14 times 4. And this is equal to 18.84. And then remember, we also need the straight parts. So here and here. I will have another 4 there. So let's add those on. So +4 plus 4. And this will be equal to 26.84. And to one decimal place, we'll have 26.8 centimeters. Okay, and there's our perimeter. Okay, we'll do one more question. So here we need to find the area of the shaded region. So you can see now we've been given a diameter of 12 centimeters. So let's find the radius from that. So to find the radius, I'm going to halve the diameter. So 22/2, that would be 11. So that means this line here is also a radius, so that would be 11. So that means the width of my rectangle is 11 centimeters, because that's my radius. Okay, so I'm going to get the area of the whole rectangle first. So let's do 11 times 22. That's going to be 242 centimeters squared. Then we have half a circle. So if it's half a circle, let's use our formula. Or pi times radius squared, but divided by 2, because it's half a circle. Now, I wasn't told to use pi at 3.14, so I'm just going to use the pi button on the calculator for this. So we'll have pi times 11 squared divided by 2, and that's going to equal 190.066. So then it's just the shaded region I want to find, so I'm going to subtract the area of the semicircle away from the area of the rectangle. So 242 minus 190.066. And this is going to equal 51.934. And to one decimal place, it'll be 51.9 centimeters squared. And that's it.